I got some BMW news for you guys. If you're new to my channel, my name's Denver. I'm a client advisor at Parkview BMW in Toronto, Canada. And today I'm going to take you guys through the retail ordering guides for the 2022 BMW X4. I'm going to take you guys through all the differences that I see on this new LCI facelift that they did compared to last year's model, all the price differences, package options differences, because there is some major changes coming with this life cycle refresh. Not only did BMW change the front headlights and the rear tail lights, now laser lights are now optional on the front. They also changed the interior where your climate control section and your transmission controller and iDrive controller are all switched over, and they look very similar to the X5 or the 3 Series, where before it used to have its own unique interior, and now everything's switched over. But before we hop into the ordering guide so you guys can see all the pricing differences from last year, just a quick plug from this video sponsor.
Parkview BMW recently released their online shop section. You can now get all the genuine BMW products you'd normally find in the dealership. You can get it online through our website, get some from the M Motorsports collection. I have a couple of these in my wardrobe. You can get some super detailed model scale cars. This one's a 2002 Homage based on the M2. You know, it's got genuine watches, sunglasses, Mont Blanc wallets, also any key tag for any BMW model. If you need to buy a gift and you have somebody that loves BMW, make sure you head onto our website, use Denver BMW for 15% off all orders. We ship out worldwide, so make sure you go check it out and get yourself some genuine BMW at Parkview. We have any genuine. Okay, so let's hop into the ordering guide. So we have the X4 30i and the X4 M40i, two variants, and both of them are starting production in August of 2021. Now let's get into the pricing. With this being a facelift year, you would expect some changes, although they are minor. So it did receive a $200 price increase for the 30i and a $490 price increase for the M40i. Now going on to paints, we have a new non-metallic Pie Mount Red. Don't butcher me in the comments if I pronounce that wrong, my apologies, but this is a new non-metallic color that I haven't seen on any other BMW, so it seems to be, at least for now, exclusive to the X4. Normally for BMWs, our only non-metallics are the Alpine Whites and the Jet Black. There was the addition of the Sao Paulo Yellow for the M3 and M4, and now we have a fourth non-metallic of this red color. So it's going to be very interesting to see what that looks like. Moving down into metallics, there was a few colors removed from the palette. So Glacier Silver is no longer available. The Flamenco Red is no longer available. Sparkling Storm Metallic is no longer. And as well as the Sunstone Metallic have all been removed. There was two new additions. So we now have Tanzanite Blue Metallic, which is going to look really good on the X3. As well as Brooklyn Gray Metallic, which made its launch on the M3 and the M4. And I also noticed it on the new M240. That color is available as well. Moving on to the upholsteries, last year Vernask leather was a standard feature. Now we're coming out with Sensatec, which has been in the States for a while. We've had leatherette. Seems all of our leatherettes are being replaced with Sensatec. And now the X3 or X4 has that standard Sensatec for 2022. Now the Sensatec does seem to provide more options than their leatherette. Leatherette used to be either black or beige, and now we also get it in Canberra beige, Torcora red, and black and cognac as well. So two extra options for Sensatec now without adding any extra price for the Vernasca leather. Now moving on to the Vernasca leather was some changes. So Vernasca leather, starting the first one, little note there, MAPQ will add 48Z and 490 to the order. So 48Z is removal of passenger lumbar support, and 490 is the addition of the side bolstering. So if you're going to get the cognac leather, that's going to add both of those to the order, which is very interesting. Moving down, I also noticed the black Vernasca leather with red contrast stitching. Last year, it was only available for the M40i model, where now, as long as you have M Sport and looks like probably enhanced package, you'll be able to get it on the 30i. And then moving down to the merino leather, I did notice a $1,100 price increase, where this was only $1,900 last year, and they actually removed the ivory white merino leather as an option. So now you only have two between the Fiona red and black and the Tartuffe merino leather as your options. Now moving on to the essential package, first thing I noticed was a price increase of $250 for the 30i, and the M40i received an $800 price increase. Into the items, there was a few removed. Universal remote control is now no longer part of the package. Storage compartment package has been removed, as well as the wireless charging tray and the Wi-Fi hotspot. They did, however, add in lumbar support on the driver's seat and the galvanic controls. Now, moving into Premium Enhanced package for the 30i, I did notice a price decrease of $300. They also removed some items. Rear heated seats is no longer in this package. Adaptive LED headlights with a high beam assistant is no longer in this package. Live BMW Cockpit Professional has been removed from this package as well. They did add in the leatherette dashboard, and then I noticed the storage compartment package went up from Essentials, now part of the Enhanced package. thing they added was the parking assistant with a surround view and the BMW drive recorder. I thought that was a very good move because before this was an individual option or part of the advanced driver's assistance package, so you very rarely found the 360 camera on an X4, but you had a lot of people coming in asking for it. So now I know anytime I have an enhanced package in stock, it's automatically going to have the camera. They also included this Harman Kardon sound system removal code for a $600 credit because there's a lot of restrictions at the factory right now. Once the restrictions go away, I'm sure every single one will be built with the enhanced unless you want to optionally remove it out of the package. Moving on to the M Sport package for the 30i, all this is going to be standard on your M40i. But on the 30i, I did notice some new optional wheel options between $500 and $1,000 for last year. There's a couple different wheel choices that were $1,500. Red M Sport brakes are $250 more than they were last year. And then I also noticed they removed the option for dynamic dampener control for $1,000. Used to be able to select that over the standard M Sport suspension, and now it looks like you don't even have the option for that part of the M Sport package anymore. The enhanced package for the M40i stays almost the exact same as far as things getting removed and added as the 30i. It did receive a price increase of $350. So some of the things removed were those rear heated seats, the wireless charging tray, but they also added in the parking assistant with surround view and that BMW drive recorder. It does look like though on the M40i, every single one will be made with the Harman Kardon. They're prioritizing the Harman Kardon sound systems for the more premium models. So the M40i doesn't have an option to remove it because it looks like no matter what, they're going to build it on there from the factory. Okay, so the next package is the Advanced Driver's Assistance package. Last year, this was $2,900 and it was available on both the 30i and the M40i. Now it's only available on the M40i. Inside the package, it's completely different options inside it though. Last year, it was the Driver's Assistance Plus and the Parking Assistant with the 360 camera. This year, 360 camera has been pulled out, put into Enhanced, and as well, the Driver's Assistance Plus has been upgraded now to the Traffic Jam Assistant and the Driving Assistant Professional. Now that the X4 is on the full iDrive 7 system, it's able to handle the better advanced driver's assistance package that you were finding on the X5s and the 3 Series last year. With the Traffic Jam Assistant, you now will be able to remove your hand off the steering wheel below 30 kilometers an hour, and it's going to keep you centered in your lane while you're driving, where last year it was only the active stop and go cruise control that was added. This is a lot more with lane change assistant, emergency stop assistant, active lane keep assist, front cross traffic warning, evasion aid, everything like that. It's just a much better package. Now we start moving into the individual options you can add on for the X4, and it looks like we have all new, brand new, different wheel designs and different wheel codes for this year compared to last year, so lots of new options there. So moving down to the individual options, the first thing I noticed removed was the satin aluminum roof rails were an option last year. Now they've been completely taken out. You do have black roof rails still though, so not to worry if you still want the roof rails on either one of the cars. They did add in the universal remote control since it was taken out of the package. Now a $300 individual option. Red M Sport brakes increased or doubled in price from $250 to now $500. They removed the smokers package, which used to be $100. They added in the shadow line individual headlights. They removed individual lumbar support and the leather dashboard you used to be able to add in. The ventilated seats doubled in price from $450 to $900, and they also added in M seat belts available for the M40i. Moving on to the next page, I did notice rear heated seats is now an individual option since it was taking out. The standard trim for the 30i remains the same, although brushed aluminum trim and open pore are now $250, where last year they were no charge. And then 4KN is new, aluminum rhombic dark trim with pearl chrome highlight. Last year is very similar for the M40i, but it was aluminum rhombic, just trim with a satin chrome highlight instead of a pearl chrome highlight. So a little bit of a change there is very interesting. Now I also noticed that 4ML piano black wood trim increased by $100. They also removed ambient air package, the snowboard bag. They removed the adaptive headlight option, replaced the adaptive headlight option with this new laser light headlights individual option. They removed the Harman Kardon individual option. They also made the 6U3, the Live Copper Professional. Used to be standard on the M40i. Now you have to get it individually on each one. It was removed from the enhanced package on the 30i. Now it's individual, and it's increased by $450 from last year. And then they also did a price increase of $100 on 7M9, the high gloss black exterior content. Looks like each vehicle is also getting new standard wheel options, very typical for a new year and a facelift for the vehicle. Standard features, I couldn't find too much of a change. I mean, they removed something for like blow-by heater, but they also added in like 2VL for variable sport steering, which I believe last year was standard anyway, and 316 for automatic trunk. Both of those were standard last year anyway. Other than that, I couldn't find any differences. Next page just goes over more standard features, and adaptive LED headlights are now standard compared to last year. That's something we talked about already. And then it looks like it's missing Apple CarPlay. I don't know if that's going to be part of the Connected Drive package professional or if it's actually not going to have Apple CarPlay anymore. I don't think they're going to remove Apple CarPlay. I think it's just missing it listed as a standard feature. And the rest of the slides are just going to go through all of the wheel options that you can get between the two models.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys found this information useful. If you made it all the way to the end, absolutely smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more BMW giveaways, walkarounds, and the BMW news for the latest ordering guides and product bulletins and everything like that. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.